Pete from Mainline Overland. Today we're covering the top 5 game-changing van modifications. This game-changing list is for pre-built vans like Revels, Storytellers, as well as empty cargo vans. Before we dig into it, be sure to subscribe and like our YouTube channel and follow our van-specific playlist. Let's dig in. To kick off our list, at number 5, we have a front bumper. A front bumper is a game-changing modification to your van because it gives you peace of mind out on the trail, protection for your cooling system, the ability to self-recover, maintain your technology, and mount additional lighting. We offer bumpers from Vans, the Pismo, as well as the Backwoods Scout. They're very similar, that center bumper style. It incorporates the important things you're looking for in a front bumper. Recovery points, good ventilation to allow airflow to pass through. Most importantly, we have a winch mount for peace of mind to be able to self-recover on the trail or be able to help somebody out that's along with you. We also have a front nudge bar that's available, so that's going to basically give you a little bit of protection for the radiator cooling system, as well as an opportunity to mount additional lighting if you'd like. We have a nice tube mount here that we can mount some big boy lights, some Baja Designs LP9s, be able to reach down the trail further, give us some side shooting kind of capability to see what's entering or leaving our path, and really take it to the next level. Van headlights are generally awful. That's changing slowly, but we can go ahead and get some rally raid style lights on here and take full advantage of the mounting solution that a front bumper provides. An important factor to consider in any front bumper, whether it's for a van or anything else, is how does it incorporate the technology that you already paid for in your vehicle. And these bumpers incorporate the parking sensors as well as the automatic braking, kind of radar cruise options. So we're not giving up anything, we're not disconnecting and having warning lights on the dash. So definitely an important factor to consider. You definitely want this front bumper installed by a competent professional like Mainline Overland. We are cutting your front bumper cover, and fit and finish is a priority of ours, and you want that to be a priority of whoever is installing this bumper for you. Number 4, we have extended range fuel tanks. Now, why would we want this? Your stock tank is pretty small on a Sprinter. There are options for transfer tanks to move fuel back and forth, but what we really want is something simple. We want the biggest tank that we can fit in that stock location. The cool thing about this tank is that it's occupying the same area as your OE tank, but it's using every square inch of available space in the front, in the back, up into the nooks and crannies of the body to give you that incredible additional capacity. This is a game changer because it's a simple remove and replace. We put the same cartridge, fuel pump, pickup, all of that back in this same exact tank. We get rid of that OE tank, it goes in that same location. There's no transfer pumps, relays, gauges. There's nothing to fail. It's a poly tank that goes and swaps in. So it's simple, but it is a game changer, and that's why you want it. It doesn't matter if you have a Transit, a Sprinter, or a ProMaster, they all come with horrible seats. This is our fix for that. Shieldman seats give us a really great adjustability that we want for those longer drives. The Vario F and FXXL are our go-to seats for these Mercedes Sprinters, Ford Transits, as well as the ProMaster. What makes the Vario F is the ability to adjust the lumbar, obviously recline the seat back and forth, and we also have a knob in the center between our legs to be able to move that seat cushion fore or aft. So that's going to give us a lot of support on the back side of our knee and relieve a lot of that lower back pain if you experience that on longer drives. These seats are a real game changer if you've ever spent any time in a stock seat in one of these vans, especially if it's worn in at all. And the swivels allow you to turn around and be social, talk to other people that are in the van with you, and turn it into a real hangout space. For number 2, we have ladder tire carrier or tire carrier solutions. Very important that we have the ability to carry a full-size spare. What's wild is some of these vans, depending on how they're configured, don't come with any spare at all. These tire carriers give us the accessibility to get to that spare quickly without having to get under the vehicle if you're on the trail, or you might not even have the capability to carry a spare in that factory location due to tire size or something else that your builder may have put in there. These are available in a couple different configurations. Right here we have the tire carrier only, which is nice and basic. We also have the ladder tire carrier, which gives us access to the roof with pegs to kind of get past the tire, and then a ladder section above it. There's also opportunities for passenger door storage, for boxes, generators, bike carriers. The back of your van is really like a perfect opportunity to carry all those Swiss Army-like features that you want to have and have them quickly accessible and secure. And this is our #1 game-changing mod. Suspension is an often overlooked van mod. It is the most important. It is the foundation of your build. If you have a pre-built RV, like a Winnebago Revel or a Storyteller, you definitely need this suspension mod. They make these vans significantly heavier, and they built them right at the weight limit of their OEM suspension. So any weight transfer, any quick swerve, crosswinds, you're feeling it and you're counter steering. With this addition of a mini leaf pack, full leaf pack, and or complete shock replacement, we're controlling that weight transfer. We're suddenly able to turn in without having to kind of swing the steering wheel to get ready to transfer that weight to the flat leaf springs. We also couple that with shock reinforcement brackets, both upper and lower, that are available to really make sure that your heavy tuned shocks are not putting too much stress on that upper shock mount. And now you have your suspension dialed in, you can go ahead and fit aftermarket, potentially larger wheels and tires. A great reason to go ahead and add these wheels and tires is to improve track width, to give us a little bit more stability going down the road. And we would do that with a wheel with a different offset and width, or a combination of that with a spacer or stud conversion kit, as we experience in the Agile Rip Kit. We've gone ahead and lifted the vehicle mildly with some of these options, or just gained that height back that we're supposed to have now that we have the right spring rate in there. So it's a great time to fit that +1 tire size or larger, depending on what you're comfortable with and what level of trimming you would like us to perform. That's our top 5. If you're considering having any of these mods performed, you want them done by professionals at Mainline Overland at our 3 locations, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina. Check out our resource links down below for more details and to get the process started on getting you camping with these transformational mods today.